Greetings everyone, and thank you for joining us on this week's edition of GTV. I'm Luke Wood and this is the news from Gyeonggi Province this week. Climbing gentian, a small plant with bell-shaped purple flowers, is extremely difficult to breed and is one of the registered endangered species of Korea. The Gyeonggi Forest Environment Research Institute, however, recently succeeded in breeding this rare flowering plant, which only grows in mountain regions. In this botanical garden, among many different subtropical plants and ferns, plants of one particular species are drawing more interest from children. They are climbing gentian. Unlike other gentian species, these grow crawling on rocks and other plants. Very rare and found only in remote islands, climbing gentian has been defying artificial breeding.
학생들을 데리고 현장 체험학습을 왔는데요. 여러 가지 식물들 보고 산책도 하고 특히나 또 희귀 멸종 식물을 보게 돼서 너무 운이 좋은 것 같아요.
The successful breeding of climbing gentian is attributed to the planted in vitro cultural technology developed in 2010 by the Institute. The Gyeonggi Forest Environmental Research Institute is also working on the breeding of other rare species including some medical plants.
온난화가 되면서 식물들이 북쪽 아니면은 고지대로 이동을 하게 되겠거든요. 그렇기 때문에 소멸돼 가는 유전 자원을 보존하는 그런 목적이 가장 크고요.
Climbing gentians are currently on public display in a forest garden in Osan. They will also appear in another forest garden in Yeoju from next week. The first free laundry house for individuals with disabilities in Gyeonggi Province, titled He Laundry Service, is scheduled to open in Bucheon in September. This laundry house will provide one-stop laundry services from the collection to the delivery of laundry for physically challenged individuals. Established in Seoul by a private volunteer service organised in 2010, this laundry house is the conceptual origin of the He Laundry Service. Recognising its success, the Gyeonggi Provincial Administration decided to invite its operators to establish a similar service in the province. An agreement was signed between the provincial government, the Yongsan Foundation, the mastermind of this service, and the Gyeonggi Association of Persons with Physical Disabilities, for the establishment of similar laundry houses in 31 cities and counties of the province.
환경이 상당히 중요하거든요. 사람이 살아가면서 본인 자신이 할 수 없는 일들, 이번에 이런 기회가 돼서 정말로 기쁘게 생각하고.
According to the agreement, Yongsan Foundation will bear the entire cost of the establishment, while the association will take the operation and the provincial government will provide administrative and promotional support.
여러 가지 재원과 손을 함께 모으는 협동의 정신으로 우리 사회의 가장 어려운 분들을 보살피는 복지의 참 모습을 향해서
This laundry service will also be open to those in low-income brackets and solitary seniors. The general public will also be able to use its service after 6 p.m. and during weekends and holidays. The Gyeonggi Provincial Administration has been devising and initiating customisation profit generalisation business projects for farmers to help them with their effort to find the breakthrough from conventional rice farming that generated a limited income. This cooperative factory is operating in full capacity to produce environmentally friendly food products, including rice cookies using rice, beans and other grains produced by its members. It was established in 2008 as one of the customised agricultural projects initiated by the provincial government as a supplementary income generation business solution.
저희가 직접 하기 때문에 만약에 쌀이 남는다고 그래도 저희가 이제 안정적 판로를 확보할 수 있었죠. 그래서 여기에 더 많은 농가들이 참여할 수 있었고 저희가 보다 안정적인 가격으로
This cooperative now consists of 140 rice farmers who enjoy a stable income. It also created 20 new jobs. Its business has grown considerably since its establishment, and now has a number of large distributors and enterprises as its customers. The implementation of these agricultural projects includes the construction of production and auxiliary facilities. It also supported by the provincial government.
앞으로 시간 단위로 지역 특화 품목을 집성, 육성해 나가도록 하겠습니다. 1, 2차 산업이 융합된 6차 산업으로 최선의 노력에 해 나가도록 노력하겠습니다.
During this year, the Gyeonggi Provincial Administration will launch 30 customised agricultural business projects in 17 cities and counties in the province. A new landmark of Yeoju County of Gyeonggi Province opened on the 13th of this month. It is a 5-star hotel and fabulous water park, Sun Valley, which the Gyeonggi provincial government induced to boost the local economy in this area. Yeoju has been one of the lesser tourist attractions in Gyeonggi province. Unlike other cities and counties of the province, it also lacked hotel accommodations of high calibre. This hotel and its water park will now play an important role in the development of tourism in this region. With 203 guest rooms on its 12 floors, as well as a large all-year-round indoor and outdoor water park, it will attract an estimated 200,000 visitors annually. In addition to 200 new jobs, it is expected to have a significant effect on the local economy.
선밸리 호텔은 남한강 수변 관광지에 위치하여 그 풍광이 매우 아름다워 자연의 정취를 그대로 살리는 데 역점을 두고
This hotel is the result of persistent efforts of Yeoju City and Gyeonggi provincial government to induce it into the region. Persuasion of the central government for the enactment of the ordinance for tax benefits for high-standard hotels also played a part.
우리나라는 지금까지 공장을 유치하는 데는 많은 혜택을 줘. 땅도 그냥 주고 많이 혜택을 세금도 깎아주고 수출하면 돈을 밀어줬는데 이 호텔에 대해서는 마치 뭐 지원을 안 해줘도 되는 것처럼 하는데 그래서 우리나라가 관광이 뒤떨어져 버립니다.
The Gyeonggi Provincial Administration plans to devise a variety of familiarisation tour events involving the Sun Valley Hotel to promote tourism in the southeastern regions of the province. The Gyeonggi Provincial Government recently began the active implementation of its technological development project by finalising the selection of enterprises and the development subjects. Since it began in 2008, the Technology Development Project of Gyeonggi Province has made positive results in promoting high-performance enterprises and creating new jobs. The Technology Development Project of Gyeonggi Province focuses on supporting small and medium-sized industries in research and development to help them realise commercialisation of their technologies of high potential. Since its launch in 2008, technology development support in 114 subjects has been completed. A total of 23 billion Korean won was spent on this support, resulting in the realisation of 77 billion won in sales, a cost reduction of 2.3 billion won, and the creation of 595 new jobs. For this year's technology development support, the Gyeonggi provincial government finally selected 43 subjects, for which development has already begun. These technology subjects have been carefully selected through 3 stages beginning from invitation in March. The 43 subjects include 23 in open categories, 8 in industrial innovation, 6 in industrial technology, and 6 in technology development, by enterprises in northern Gyeonggi province. A total 5.4 billion Korean won will be granted for technology development in these subjects. The beginning of the provincial government's technology development support was marked by a briefing of the utilisation of the grant given to 200 representatives of enterprises by provincial officials on the 12th of this month. Demand for research and development support is growing steadily as shown by the comparative rate of 4.3 to 1. A Gyeonggi province spokesperson said that an invitation for application for research and development support will be announced again in August to include more enterprises for support. The Gyeonggi Provincial Administration announced that it would implement special measures to ease traffic and facilitate transportation for holiday seekers during the summer. Summer traffic problems are an annual feature in Korea, often turning vacations into a nightmare. To ease traffic problems during summer holiday season, the Gyeonggi Provincial Administration will implement special measures during the period from July 25th until August 11th. Yeongdong Expressway and West Coast Expressway in particular, as well as some of the major national roads, are expected to be hardest hit by holiday traffic. Since there will be an additional number of buses operating during this period, it will also be a good idea to use buses. Real-time traffic information can be accessed by radio and telephone. Some of the roads currently under construction will be partially opened, since heavy traffics are expected on the roads of the northern and southern regions. It is advised to use detour routes when travelling here. There will be traffic information signs installed in these regions. Real-time traffic information will be available via various media including cable TV, electronic signboards on the roads, smartphones and Twitter.
무엇보다 중요한 것은 안전이라고 생각합니다. 음주 또는 졸음운전, 과속, 부당추월 등을 자제하여 주시고 안전벨트 착용과 2시간 또는 200km마다 충분한 휴식을 취한 후 운전하여
Knowing special traffic measures in advance will help you make the summer holiday more enjoyable. The new Gyeonggi Provincial Council Speaker and Vice Speaker for the second half of the 8th Council were elected for an approximate 1-year term and officially assumed their offices. The second full session of the 280th regular meeting of the Gyeonggi Provincial Council was held on July 16th. During this meeting, the council elected Kim Kyung-ho as the Speaker and Kim Jae-ho as Vice Speaker of the second half term. Kim was elected by securing 76 votes out of 106 and Yim by securing 80 votes.
우리 경기도 의회 2달여 동안 여러 갈등에 휩싸였습니다. 1200만 경기도민께 송구스럽습니다라는 말씀 올립니다. 정상화시키겠습니다.
Vice Speaker Yim also expressed his resolution in the inauguration speech.
저는 임기 동안 단순히 의장을 보좌하는 정적인 역할을 넘어 일하는 부의장으로서의 역할을 최선을 다하겠다는 말씀을 드리며
This election of the new Speaker was held following the resignation of the former Speaker. The election of the Vice Speaker was also necessary because the former Vice Speaker resigned to run for the office of Speaker. Both Kim and Yim were selected by the Democratic Party as its candidates for Speaker and Vice Speaker. Thank you for joining us on this week's edition of GTV. We look forward to seeing you next week.